Happy New Year, my spooky fam. I know this video is a little late since it's not December anymore, but we're going to be transforming my living room into a spooky Christmas living room. Let's go ahead and get started with this transformation. So first we have to go ahead and set up our black Christmas tree. This Christmas tree is about 6 feet tall. I ended up getting it from Amazon. It was very cheap. If you do your research, you can go ahead and find a cheap black tree on Amazon. Some of them can be a little expensive. I searched to find this one at a really good price last year, which was the first year that I did my spooky Christmas tree. I then went ahead and I placed the first piece of the tree down with the base, and then we went and put the tree skirt before folding all of the branches down. This tree isn't as fluffy as other trees are, which you could get an even fluffier tree, but that would, mean the tree is a little more expensive. But we do kind of mess with it a little bit, so it has more of a fluffy technique. We did notice that we did mess up and we actually put the wrong base first, so we did switch it out real quick. And yes, I am watching the Santa Claus behind the scenes there, so don't pay attention. We always have to multitask in this family. So next, we're just fluffing out all of the tree branches. The way that we do it is we put down the branch, and then you have to actually grab every little bristle that each branch has and face them up, face them down, and then face them straight out, even pushing some to the back as well. That is how you would make a tree that looks very sad a little more fluffy. If you don't want to do this, then I highly recommend just paying a little bit more for a more high quality tree. I actually like that there is space in between my tree though, because you'll see later on that we do end up putting things in between that sit in those areas. I have seen people that actually buy actual trees and they take out branches in the middle so they can actually put things in between. This year I actually saw on Facebook, I think it was, the family that does candles on their tree, like real candles, and they had been doing it for like 70 plus years. It was like a family tradition. I don't recommend that because it can be very dangerous, and they knew that it could be very dangerous, but that was just a really good example on why there is spacious trees. As you can see, the tree is starting to look a little more fuller because of the way I am fluffing up the bristles. We did end up getting this Grinch hand that you see there, so I did have to adjust the little string with the ornament going down. I thought it was a little too long, so I just went ahead and I tied a knot on it so it was a little shorter. It's the Grinch hand with the ornament that says Merry Christmas on it when he's stealing the ornament and the entire tree, when he talks to Cindy Lou Who and all of that. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this video. I know it's a little late. I'm gonna try my very best to catch up with all of my videos because I have about 30 videos to edit from 2022 for 2023. And as you can see, the tree looks pretty full. You can't really see through anymore, but there is some gaps in there that we will be utilizing as this video continues. Now it's time to string some lights, so I am setting up the extension cord right now and taking off the zip tie off of all of my lights. If you know, I don't do a traditional spooky Christmas. A lot of people tend to use reds and greens. I do purple, green, and orange for my lights. Some people even do candy corn colored trees, which someone did recommend that I should definitely try doing that next year. But then I'm like, oh, I gotta get those lights. But first we're starting with a row of purple at the bottom. As you can see, these are purple. They're not like a purple pink. I did have to search heavy hard for these at the store during Halloween season. That is the best time to purchase these, as well as that bright green that you see in the middle, and then the top is a bright orange. So my main focus was to get actually those very Halloween colored lights. I recommend getting those specifically at like Walmart or Target during the Halloween season, not on Amazon. Amazon can be a little iffy sometimes on the colors. Next we are applying a garland, I think is what the proper name is for it. I ended up getting these literally from a donation pile at work that was getting rid of all the Halloween decorations since we were no longer working in the office. They have little jack-o'-lanterns on them, are black, and some are black and orange. And then now we're just applying ornaments. We started out with the striped ornament that my boyfriend's family gave us last year, which is the Merry Christmas ornament. She gave it to us because it's like very Beetlejuice type vibes. We're putting jack-o'-lantern ornaments, which I ended up getting on Amazon, and I bought ornaments which I ended up getting at home. Like I said, I do collect all of these throughout the Halloween season. If you are new to living a Halloween year-round lifestyle, know that it is best to start shopping for these types of items in June. Yes, spooky season technically starts in June a lot of the time for these stores, not specifically for the normie community, but for the stores is when you kind of start seeing some Halloween stuff. I think depending on how that company wants to be that year. I know sometimes companies take forever to release items, and as you can see, I'm also including those little pieces I told y'all where I'm just kind of shoving things in between the tree, which are like little pumpkins and stuff. Those were also just from donation piles. You can find items like that literally at the Dollar Tree, or you could even find them at the Goodwill, any place like that. Now, transitioning over to my fireplace, I end up putting stockings that have Halloween fabrics on them. If you can see, they all have different fabrics because I actually chose to make them myself. Little brand intro thing here. I own a small business called Sparkling Punk where I sell handmade Halloween items and also stickers, stationery, a bunch of different things. But one of the things that I started releasing was my spooky Christmas collection, and I decided to make stockings for my boyfriend, his family, and my cats because I am a crazy cat lady and those are my children. You could also purchase stockings like this from other small business owners, which a lot of them have amazing fabric options, and you can also get some of them at certain stores now that they are releasing Gothmas stuff. I also have this sandworm at my fireplace. Sorry that this is blurry, and I just ended up putting a Santa hat on it to kind of complete it. Later on, I do end up adding lights to my fireplace, and I do plug in the jack-lanterns, which add a little extra to the entire look and feel of the entire fireplace. Now, time to decorate another cool little addition to my house, which is this sandworm table. I decided to put the mini Christmas tree that I put by my fireplace last year on this little sandworm table this year. It already comes with lights. I ended up getting this, I believe, either at Walmart or Big Lots. I think it was Walmart. It was literally like at the very top during clearance time, and I scooped it up. I think it was about 2 years ago that I ended up getting it now, and we just fluffed it up and added a couple ornaments. We pretty much made it our little Nightmare Before Christmas tree because we had some ornaments from Disney World that a friend brought back to us a couple years ago. So we added these little string lights that are battery string lights that we got on Amazon. They are purple and orange, and they worked great because we weren't, using electricity from the house. It was just battery powered. And then, like I said, we attached a couple little ornaments that we had from Disney World, and then I applied these little spiders from Dollar Tree onto them. They are little just glitter spider clips. There was also these little tiny jack-o'-lantern ornaments that I got at home during the Halloween season and that I was able to attach, and they look super stinking cute. And then just some purple little ornaments that I also got at home the year before this year. So, before 2022. So yeah, just little tree. This tree actually won me a $25 gift card at work because it was like a virtual contest, and I had like 18 people vote for it, which was super freaking cool. And now we're doing my couch. So my couch is Halloween year round, but I got to support an artist this year, and she had some really awesome stuff. So first we got to start by cleaning up the couch because if you know, I have cats and cat hair kind of gets everywhere. We try not to be those people that have cat hair everywhere, so vacuuming on the regular is very important to us. We did have to go ahead and move some of the things around because we ended up getting this Jack and this Sally from Walmart. They were literally one of the best finds ever. We found them last year, but it was only Jack and he was really dirty and nasty. So I'm glad that we were able to scoop them up. I decided to keep the ghost and the cat on the couch, and I decided to go ahead and add Oogie and Later on, I decided to also add a couple more friends. So this is just the beginning of the decor, but it is going to be changed in the final scene, which we're about to go into that final transition. So let me go ahead and show you finally how my spooky Christmas house ended up for the end of the year. Remember, if you want to start doing this, start shopping early for those spooky Christmas items. Let's go to the reveal now. Now, I hope y'all enjoyed this video and this final reveal. I did have to record it on my phone because the colors came out much better. Like I said, I'm going to try my very best to finish editing all of those 30-something videos I have from 2022. Happy New Year, everyone, and I hope y'all have a great one. See you later, spooky friends!